Today begins the long series of work that we're going to be doing on this 1989 Honda Civic. Right now I got it on jack stands. Going to be working on this, taking off the suspension to replace it with some MOTTOTROOPER all the way around. Upper control arms, lower control arms, inner and outer tie rods, ball joints, motor mounts, clutch, flywheel, exhaust, max speed, coilovers, and some wheels, the whole shebang. I've already got the wheels off, got it up on the jacks, so it's time to get to it. Woo! That took a while, but I'm only done with the passenger side. Was able to get all the suspension except for the outer tie rod out. And I'm going to be working on taking apart the ball joint and the upper control arm. So, all right, now I got the driver's side all removed, and I guess now we're going to start working on getting this transmission pulled so I can work on the clutch. Okay, so got the shift linkage removed. Now I'm gonna take out this battery tray and remove this here now, and then remove the starter. My neighbor came through with some impact tools that I needed to remove the rest of the transmission bolts. I've went ahead and removed everything. Now it's ready to drop. Okay, finally got this transmission pulled. It was a pain in the ass, but it's dirty. And the clutch actually was new. It had just got a whole bunch of oil on it from the leaking distributor seal. So I'm gonna be sure to replace the distributor seal here before I put on the clutch, because that's the whole source of the problem. I'm not gonna put in the clutch that was in there before, just because I bought this ZD clutch and it's from Japan, so, and changed the main seal, even though the main seal looks new, and maybe the oil was from the distributor cap. It was by the, I don't know. All right, with the main seal housing removed, I was able to clean up all that junk. So I went ahead and went with the Felt Pro setup. This is what was in here when I took it off, but it was cracked. And I went ahead and cleaned it up with a Scotch-Brite just to get it real nice and clean, so whenever I install it I know there's not going to be any leaks.
Retro framing work part.
Alright, I went ahead and took the transmission out back and degreased and cleaned it. Got all that nasty muck out of here, so when the clutch goes in, this new clutch goes in, no residual oil will like find its way into the plates, and will cause skipping. So I believe that's what was happening to the last clutch, which turned out to be a brand new Vallejo clutch that was inside. There was no wear on the pad really, or bending to the clutch springs, so it had to be all the oil that was in here that was causing my first gear to just stutter and shake. So I think that's what it was. Woo-wee! It took a while, but I got the new clutch in and the transmission mounted back up. New seals, new motor mount. Now to just get everything dialed in. Ooh, it never ends. It might. Down to the oil pan gasket and final installation of the exhaust. It was a pain, but I finally got the catalytic converter mounted. I had to re-weld this flange here. Beep beep. And then next is to replace the actual muffler at the end, which is a hollow tin can. But we got a full exhaust. the wrapped down pipe. And the headers. Let's see. Yes. Check it out. I went with the teardrop outlet. Straight to a stainless bros. And then my crappy welds whenever I was just figuring out how to do this type of weld. I forget what kind it's called. It's an overlapping, not a butting up. But by the end of it, I got some decent welds. I figured out how to get that in a little bit better of a, you know. But yeah, I like it. I think that's what matters. I just wanted a decent sounding exhaust that looked really cool. And I did it myself, so yeah. Max speeding rods, coilovers installed along with the all new suspension equipment. Alright. Got all four sides. Get a nice little look at the exhaust from this angle. Hell yeah. Alright, we're on the way to Guerrero Tire Shop to get these bad boys mounted up.
The coupe mean, but I think nice. Have you ever did a bank heist? Have you ever shipped a metric ton? Or hit the streets with an extra gun? I put a chef, I need extra prawns.
Buy the house, I buy the block, buy the boat, I buy the dock.
I was that rapper that faded a mile. I'm thankful that Coach Miller gave me the vibe. I started.
Well, 4.5 weeks later, she ain't looking too bad. Obviously I got some wheel gap up here, which I'm not too worried about right now. Mostly because how low my exhaust is already. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to see how this sounds. Time to go to Soul Speed Performance and get in alignment. Alright, we made it. Let's get this alignment.
This last one, John, for real. Got my nigga Big Low up in the motherfucking house. Sweet Dad, Mac, my nigga Derry. Up in the McDonald's uniform, you know what I'm saying? If you ride, don't start laughing, cause you heard.